Welcome to Know Your Mobile. I'm Basil, this is the Nokia Lumia 620, this is the ZTE Blade 3 and we're here to compare phones for you. The ZTE Blade 3 is available for just £69, very entry level. The Nokia Lumia 620 is considerably more expensive at £150. However, we would definitely say these are two devices worth considering if you're in the market for an entry level smartphone. The ZTE Blade 3 is probably our most entry-level recommended Android device. With its 1GHz single-core processor, it packs Android 4.0, that's Ice Cream Sandwich, and a pretty neat design. It's not the most striking handset out there, but for £69 we don't think you can do much better. Again, for £150, we don't think you can do much better than the Nokia Lumia 620. It packs a host of Nokia's applications, Nokia Maps, Nokia Drive, Nokia Music, and the design is pretty beautiful. It's also packing these exchangeable covers, which we can just slip on and completely transform the look and feel of our device with ease. As you can see, let's unlock that, wipe that up, pull down through. As far as design goes, the ZTE Blade 3 is considerably more classical. It looks more like a phone. The Lumia 620 feels like a toy, but a really high quality toy, and that's a good thing. As you can see, we just changed the entire look and feel of the phone by swapping out the back covers. So if you're in the mood for a conservative phone, it might not be the right one for you. The ZTE Blade 3 in contrast has a neat chin and it feels very, very nice in the hand. The matte backing certainly doesn't feel like it costs £69. As far as buttons and ports go, on the Lumia 620, volume rocker, power button, double stage camera button. On the left side, no buttons whatsoever. Down below, micro USB port, and up top is a 3.5mm jack with a 5-megapixel camera on the rear. On the ZTE Blade 3, on the right side, no buttons. On the left side, volume rocker, and on the base is a micro USB port. Up at the top is a power button and 3.5mm headphone jack, while on the reverse, 5-megapixel camera. Removable back covers on both underneath, which is a micro SD card slot again on both. 3.7-inch display on the ZTE, 3.8-inch display on the Blade 3, on the Nokia Lumia 620. With both being WVGA resolution, they both look pretty stonking. The resolution and PPI, i.e. pixels per inch, i.e. clarity, are both very, very on point, and screen performance is pretty comparable. The Lumia 620 definitely, though, does edge a little bit ahead in terms of outdoor viewing, and in terms of viewing angles as well as that. It also feels a little bit richer in the hand. It's certainly a little bit more tactile. The UIs are very, very different. Windows Phone 8 on the Nokia Lumia 620, whereas Android is on the ZTE Blade 3. Android's more complicated. You've got more menus, you've got more pull-down things, you've got more applications that you need to wade through to get to where you want to get to. Windows Phone 8 is much cleaner and simpler. You've got these live tiles on the left side. On the right side, you've got all your applications. You can pin your applications to your main screen by simply long pressing a live tile and pinning it to the start menu. Once it's pinned to the start menu, you can then very easily resize it and make it take over as much of your start menu as you want. In order to get rid of it, you just unpin it, and it really is as simple as that. We're not going to even try to talk you through the entirety of Android because there's just too much there, and with so many different versions of Android, each one's different, but you really do have this steep learning curve with Android by comparison if you want to get the most out of it. You've also got a lot more applications though, so anyone who really wants to dive into the application suite, you can download a shared load more on your ZTE Blade 3 than you can on your Nokia Lumia 620. And Nokia, as we said, do however put Nokia Maps, Nokia Drive and Nokia Mixed Radio on here, so that gives you offline content galore. Perfect for anyone who wants a fantastic out-of-the-box experience. As far as the cameras go, they're both 5-megapixel. The Nokia Lumia 620, however, is a much, much better camera. The ZTE Blade 3 has considerably more camera lag. We can take a picture and we'll show you exactly what we mean. It'll be a nice picture, don't get us wrong. We can pop through over to that picture. As you can see, it's just a lot more weighting going on. Zooming in on the picture, it'll open up. You can see 1GHz processor. Given the fact you've got half the price, you've got half the power behind it. With Android being less efficient anyway, it's going to really, really shine through. So you will have considerably more loading times, and given the fact 5 megapixels is pretty hefty size, that's why we had to wait for so long there. But the results are undeniably pretty decent for a £69 phone. The Nokia Lumia 620 will produce better images generally and a more enjoyable user experience. Imaging is a big, big thing for you. as far as storage goes. There's 2 gigabytes of internal, is it 2? No, I believe it's 4 actually, 4 gigabytes of internal storage on the ZTE Blade 3. We can check that out for you very, very quickly. Where's storage? There it is. And we can see, yep, total space, 2 gigabytes user available, 4 gigabytes total. 8 gigabytes on the Lumia 620, again, double the price, double the storage as well. You've also got the option of microSD expandability on both, up to 32 gigabytes. As far as battery life goes, the Lumia 620 is a little bit worse than their ZTE Blade 3, but not by all that much, with both devices lasting a comfortable day if you plan on using them pretty heavily. So that's been a quick comparison of both devices. The Lumia 620 is more expensive, but it is a more premium phone. It's also simpler to get your head around, so if you want something that's really easy to just pick up and use and are prepared to pay that little bit of a premium and still get great value for money, then it's a Nokia Lumia 620 all the way. If £69 is all you can spend though, we really can't recommend anything more than the ZTE Blade 3. Thanks for watching Know Your Mobile.